it's my last. Moving forward.
Morning and welcome back to a very crispy morning in the Highlands. Winter's returned annoyingly. Actually, it's a beautiful morning. It's just a bit chilly. We had a wee touch of spring. Anyway, one thing I noticed about people who come into trading is they think it's going to be exciting, you know. They imagine fast decisions, constant wins, you know, but in reality, successful trading is really boring. Actually, my love, what do you think? Is trading boring or is it exciting?
It's very boring, but this is the fun part, and so boring must work.
Well, exactly. Look what we get. Yeah, most profitable traders, they end up doing the same thing over and over again, looking at the same charts, using the same process, you know, taking the same setups day after day, week after week. And that repetition is exactly what builds consistency. But this is where people struggle. And that's because humans naturally chase novelty and excitement. So after a few weeks or months of trading, people are starting to think, maybe I need a new strategy. Maybe this system doesn't work. Maybe I should try something different. And they abandon the process that was just starting to work. Trading isn't about constantly finding something new. It's about doing the same thing very well, over and over again. You know, when I think of my own trading, most of what I do is extremely structured. My analysis is structured, my setups are structured, my risk management is structured. There's very little emotion involved anymore. And to be honest, most days just feel pretty routine. But it's that routine is exactly what allows me to stay consistent with my trading and why I'm profitable over time. Because consistency doesn't come from excitement. It comes from structure and repetition. This is something I need to talk about a lot inside my Discord. Not because strategies themselves are complicated. In fact, they should be simple. But because learning to follow a process consistently is what actually makes the difference over time. You know, traders who succeed in the long run are usually the ones that accept this early on. They stop searching for the perfect strategy and instead they start focusing on building repeatable processes. Because when your process becomes routine, it starts feeling controlled. You know, that's how it should feel. The whole series has been about this. It's about understanding that trading success isn't built on motivation or excitement or constantly searching for something new. It's built on discipline, it's built on structure, and it's built on consistency, even when it feels a little boring. If you like this one, guys, subscribe, share it, and drop me a comment. Let me know what you think. See you on the next one.
I'm living each day like it's my